Do you feel lost on YouTube? You know, like you cannot find your path? Well, honey, let me tell you, you are not by yourself. Welcome to Conversations with Daria, and today we are diving into finding your path on YouTube. So pull up a chair, grab your beverage, and let's get into finding your authentic path on YouTube. I have been doing a lot of research lately, and I have been coming across 20-something-year-olds and these days up to 80-something-year-olds that are creating YouTube channels. Everyone is getting into creating a channel. We have our hyper energetic channels, YouTubers, and then we have our more calming YouTube channels and creators. So where do you fall? It can be really overwhelming trying to find you a little corner of space on this YouTube universe. But we must keep in mind that while we're seeking to creating a channel, whether we're in our 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and so forth, we must find our authentic selves. Our audience are looking for our personalities. And while we're taking advice from other YouTubers, we must remember that we each have our own path, our own journey to fulfill. So what may work for one creator may not necessarily work for the other creator. What we must look at is being genuine and being authentic. Because otherwise, if you're imitating someone, that is only going to be so far that you're going to be able to keep up the facade. So while this maybe hyper energetic person is saying, get on YouTube, you have to be energetic, you have to be this, you have to be that. If you're in your 40s or your 50s or your 60s, that is not your path. Your path is probably more of a calmer pace, of a more take it all in and breathe path. You're calm. The message you want to deliver is more calming. We have various personalities. And I can tell you one thing, there are each audience out there targeted to what you have to say. So we can't be overwhelmed about the advice some YouTubers are giving out. Because while they are giving out this information, it is for their target audience. It is not necessarily for your target audience. So that's why when you decide to get on YouTube, yes, you can take advice, take notes for what this person is saying, but you have to realize people are drawn to your personality. So you cannot get on here and create this facade that you're not able to create. Each person has something of value that the audience want. And yes, it is work and it takes time because people want to know if you're going to show up and be authentic. So if you're deciding to get on YouTube, remember, there is a corner of space for you. You just have to find your path. And while some people get monetized in 4 to 5 to 6 weeks, that may not be your path. And that is okay. It may take you a year. It may take you 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. But what you have to look at is that each time you are consistent and you're showing up, you are becoming better in your craft. So if you're jumping on YouTube, wanting to create and be a creator, you must remember that you have your own path to follow. And you may not get monetized in 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. What is most important is that you are bringing valuable information, tips, skills, advice to your to your audience. And when people see that you have something of value, they'll bring their people, they're going to show up, they're going to subscribe. You have to be patient. You cannot get discouraged. Well, you can get discouraged, but you cannot allow that to stop you from showing up. When we're looking at these creators saying that they got monetized in 4 weeks, in 5 weeks, in 6 weeks, 7 weeks, and 8 weeks, we cannot become obsessed to what they're saying. We can look at what they're saying. We can take advice from what they're saying, take notes. But remember, we have our own path that we must journey. And our path might not be getting monetized for 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. Even though that's what we may want. It is not going to happen all the time for many creators. And again, that is just giving you more time to perfect your craft. I had a YouTuber on here the other day. I heard her say that she got monetized in 5 to 6 weeks and that she consider it sometimes is luck dealing with the algorithm. And that may be true for her. But again, each one of us has our own path that we must journey. We have our own little space, our own little corner on YouTube that we must create for our audience. So again, while it is good and profitable and, knowledgeable and wisdom-like to listen to some of these creators, we can't become obsessed with what they're saying. We have to take their advice for what it is and apply it to where it fits in our channel. But we cannot become obsessed where we get discouraged when we cannot get monetized in that short amount of time, whether it's 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 weeks and so forth. That will allow us to become overwhelmed or discouraged that we're not getting monetized in that same amount of time that another creator has. Then that will allow us to stop showing up. And that is not the path that we're on for 2025. We're on a path to create authentic and genuine channels, something that is beneficial for the audience. And while some of our paths may take longer than others, that is okay. Just remember that as long as you are showing up, as long as you're being authentic, your audience will come. Because it's what you're saying is relatable to somebody. And I am there with you. My views are not as high as I would like them to be. However, for me in understanding, I am in it for the long haul. It is not something I would love to be monetized in that short amount of time. But reality is I'm not. And I'm okay with that because that's giving me more time to perfect my craft, to learn all the ins and outs of YouTube, the strategies, what work, what can I apply to this video, or, so while I am talking to you, I'm experiencing this as well. However, my mindset, I'm looking at long term. So long term would be to continue to show up, continue to strategize, continue to see what work and what do not work for my channel. Not for someone else's channel, but for my channel and for my audience. What is it they are looking to hear? What solution can I be for their problem? Yes, I can just show up and say anything or pretend to be this person and that person. That is not who I am. I want to show up in my authentic self. At this age that I am, of 53 years old, I'm in a calming, more peaceful state of mind. People are drawn to your personality, being calm, being authentic, and then they're spitting wisdom and knowledge. I'm not 30-something, 40s, being hyped and just feel like I have to have all this energy. No, I'm in my calming realm. I'm spitting knowledge. This is the era that I'm in. So that is the audience in which will be drawn to me. So find your corner space on YouTube. Get your personality, your genuine and authentic self. Don't try to be like someone else because it's not going to last. Show people who you truly are. People will be drawn to who you are. They want authenticity. They want genuine. They want to hear about your lifestyle. Trust and believe. If you're trying to be like this YouTuber or that YouTuber, it will eventually come out that you're not them. That this whole time you have been faking who you are. You don't want to be that way. It's tiresome. It'll take up so much energy. In the end, you will lose. So I want to encourage you as you are searching the realm of who you are seeking to be out here in this YouTube universe. Remember, be authentic, be genuine, be you. I can promise you, there are people out there that are looking for your personality. You just have to believe in who you are, the solutions that you bring to people's problem. And people will come because of word of mouth. They will come because of what you have to say is valuable to them. Be authentic, be genuine, and be you. I wish you the best of luck out here on this YouTube universe. Remember, there is a place for you, but you have to be you and no one else. Remember that as you're out here taking notes, getting advice, and just thinking about where you belong. No, you do belong here, but you belong here being your authentic self. So please like, comment, and subscribe to be notified of my next video. Until next time, see you later.